Висит.
С другой стороны чего?
Не снял. Блинчики.
Обожаю просто.
The arrogant laugh as you film that kid to make fun of him is so sad, so disappointing to see. Does he have bad form? Yes, it's just a kid. In a situation like that, you have two options. You can politely approach him and ask him if he'd like some help, then teach the young man, show him what good form is. Or you can mind your own business. Filming him to make fun of him to post on social media is never an option. And you're a professional athlete. You should know better. And I DM'd you to tell you that and ask you if you think that you're better than people and you can do as you please because you're a professional athlete. Your response? Yep, to lighten up. Really? Newsflash, being a professional athlete doesn't make you better than anybody or give you the right to treat people like this. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
A little. Which I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way. But I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do it again.
So never again.
Never again.
I mean, I don't know if I believe you, but
I mean, no, I won't. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Would you just break up with them?
Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned. Sometimes if it's going to be a one-off thing and you sleep with someone one time and then you'll never cheat again and like you don't ever talk to that person again.
Says the reformed cheater.
It's not. It's a little bit different.
That's acceptable?
No, it's not acceptable, but like it's more understandable. No, I kind of think everyone deserves a one-time cheat in their relationship or marriage. Just a one time.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
I will tell the world a little bit free game. My view of an indicator of whether a girl's good or not.
Oh yeah, go for it.
This is some free game.
Way more traditional.
Today we're going to be naming 5 things about dating a Latina. In this case, from my boyfriend's point of view.
Expert.
What?
Expertise.
Expertise.
That means you dated a lot of Latinas.
No, but I'm expert because I've been dating you a long time, haven't I?
My young king, what do we have to say about Latinas?
I mean, let me tell you something. I don't know what they call that stuff, but that little like caramel, man. You gotta stop playing. I mean, if they give me one right now, I'll tear it up live.
What would set a girl apart for you to see her differently? That's my question.
Pay attention to her mother.
This is some free game.
You look at the mom if you're dating a girl. You look at the mom, if she's still pretty, then the girl that you're dating, you know you gotta catch. Yeah, exactly. So looks for the long run.
What if the mom doesn't look good at 50?
Then dip.
Now, according to the book of the cheek-pounding prophecy, he once stated, please take a look at your girlfriend's mother for this important occasion, because you want to make sure your girl does not age like a bag of raisins.
He needs some milk.
This is a certified hood classic.
To this day! To this day!
I will tell the world a little bit free game. My view of an indicator of whether a girl's good or not.
Oh yeah, go for it.
This is some free game.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna get in trouble? Let me think about it for a second.
Yeah, be careful because now you're on our
We'll
shit.
cut it out if we have to, but we kind of want to know this.
Who cares? So this is some game. So the woman has the power the whole way through the dating, right? Until you sleep with her, she has the power because she's in charge. Because she's the prize, you want her. A lot of men say I'm the prize, but most of those motherfuckers say that dumb shit ain't the prize for nothing. They're nerds, right? So she has the power. She's the gatekeeper. The first time that power dynamic changes is after you sleep together, because now if she doesn't keep you in the relationship, she's just a one-night stand or a hoe.
Sure.
You first sleep with her. Most men first sleep with a chick and they continue to chase her and they throw away their power. They get power and it never crosses their mind. They throw it away. She stays in charge. What I have learned in my experience is if you're dating a girl that she's in charge and you sleep together on the first night, and after you sleep together, don't ignore her. Don't be a dickhead, but just kind of reduce your attention by 65%. Just like cut it back down. I slept with you now, boom. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. You? Shorter replies, more delays, etc.
Yes.
And here's what you learn. A good woman will then up her game and try harder to keep you because she doesn't want to just go sleep with some other guy because she slept with a guy. It's a big deal for her. She has a pure heart. She'll try for you. If you cut your attention down on a bitch and she just goes, well, fuck it, I'll go fuck someone else, or I'll just go on a boat in Miami next party, or she stops replying, then
she did you a favor. She did you a favor too. Then
So the easiest way to tell if a girl's good or not is after the first time you sleep with her to see her involvement in the relationship post that day. Most men never do this test on a bitch. They never do it. So this is why they keep getting stung by fucking girls who ain't worth shit. I can tell if a girl's worth something or not. That's a very easy, there's a few other things, but I'll give that one for free. It's a very easy way because a good woman ain't going to sleep with a guy and then just go, oh, he didn't text me very much. Fuck, I'll just go get a new dick. Those are the ones you want to avoid.
And then it fucks with them too because they're like, wait, did he not like it? Like,
that's a good woman will try a little bit. It's the first time they'll be the one chasing you if you do it right. And then you can tell if you have a good one. If they do chase you after that, you have a good one. If they don't chase you after that, you'll be glad you didn't keep her anyway.
Now to go off on what Andrew Tate said, as much as I love Spider-Man,
I'm about to bust.
we can all agree Mary Jane was one of the biggest thoughts. She was a cream gobbler, a cum sucker, jumping from dick to dick.
I don't want to you anymore. I with someone else.
Now, what is the most important trait that men look for in a woman? Detective Tate.
You know the number one thing men look for in a woman? Loyalty. Who said loyalty?
I did.
That's right, loyalty. Men are looking for a ride or die.
Yeah, I've got a different philosophy with it. You know, like, I mean, if a guy is disrespectful in front of me, then that's different. But if a guy's just hitting on a girl that you're with, she's got to handle that. You know what I mean? Like, because if you have a hot girl, well, here's the thing: if you have a hot girl, like, she has to police her own shit because, like, guys are going to hit on her regardless. I don't care if you're, like, publicly married. Guys are going to try and hit on a hot girl, right? So if she's not capable of, like, policing her shit, you got to find a new girl, right? Because, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to be, like, the guy that runs around, like, beating up every guy that hits her?
Because, my fellow kings, in a world filled with Mary Janes, we must find our Selena.
Would you date a man that's still living at his mom's house?
No. It depends on the reason. Like, if he's still trying to get his shit together, you know, trying to save up, yeah. Actually, I take that back, yeah.
I love you. This is what I need to say to you. You look so beautiful. I want to have sex with you.
Her promoter said you can't bring your boyfriend unless he buys a bottle. So she FaceTimed him the entire night.
Because remember, kings, a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. But a woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing.
I remember when he had first told me, like, yeah, I'm working with these people in Nelk now, and, like, they're paying me X amount, and, like, life is about to be so crazy. I didn't think it was gonna get, like, any crazier than it was. I thought that, like, life being crazy was, like, he doesn't have to go, like, work a regular job and stuff like that. I didn't know it was gonna, like, blow up into this big ass thing. I thought we were just gonna not have to work regular jobs and
like life would be good, you'd be comfortable type of thing.
I did not think we were gonna leave Orlando and move to LA. Like, when he had first left to go to LA, I thought it was just a few week trip and we just never left.
He gonna come over my house, and then guess what? You're gonna have sex with me.
I need a woman who loves me completely and utterly. I don't expect her to have financial incentive to look after me. I don't expect her to be physically capable of dealing with my problems. I don't expect her to be my problems are very complex. I don't expect her to be sitting there on a computer trying to work them out. I expect her to sit there and go, I love you so much. I'm just worried about you and I just care about you.
Everything's about love.
It's all about love. That's what I want, because that's a fair exchange. I can take a woman all around the world, spend a bunch of money on her. I can be top G, spend all this money, give her a life she could never see. If I am truly the center of her universe, she is giving me value back. And that's why I'm not going to go out here and fuck bitches who barely care about me or just famoosa bitch in a club for a one night, because she's winning. It's like throwing money down the drain.
What if Kim Kardashian slides in your DMs and says, hey, Tate, I want a piece of that? How are you responding?
I'm kind of careful about talking about celebrities now.
Trying to get the TikTok.
I end up meeting them all. A woman's job is, in my view, the women who mean the most to me are the women who truly protect my spirit by just loving me and caring about me and using their intuition to truly want the absolute best for me. That is so important. I fucking love this.
I fucking love this. I fucking love this.
It's true.
Yeah, you're the GOAT. We got it.
It's important. And that's why if I meet a girl and she's half into me or some frivolous shit or if I had a girl, she had her own life, I had my own life, but she was hot, sometimes we smashed, I would see that as a net loss of energy for me. I would say, no, it's a net loss. I'm the one doing the work. I'm the one doing all the fucking work. Like I always will be. I don't know. Maybe some of these other dudes
Even
get
if it's
pegged
like
and shit.
that?
I'm the one doing all the fucking work. So it's just, why am I doing it? She's winning. I don't want that. I want it to be a mutual exchange. And that's why a woman who truly cares about me, it's amazing. I'll tell you how this is true in case anyone doubts me at home. Anyone thinks I'm talking shit. Next time you are sick. No. Next time you are seriously sick. Next time you are genuinely sick and you're ill in bed, you don't call your boys. Who do you call? You call a chick.
God, it's a fact.
You call a chick.
That's a fucking fact.
It's true.
Holy shit.
And they sit next to you and they'll sit and get sick with you and they'll hug you and they'll give you their energy and their love and you'll feel better.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
I
When
agree.
you're sick, you notice it. I have that all the time.
That's so true.
Every
when you're sick and a girl loves you, she will fucking come in bed
and she'll make you better.
We wouldn't do that. Like when a girl's sick, I'm like, yo, like
What the
get
fuck?
better.
I would do that for either of you.
What?
If you guys
I
needed
wouldn't
me
do
when
that
you're
for you.
sick, I would fucking show up.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I managed to increase my brain cells every time the top G spoke, while simultaneously losing them every time Steiny, this little crotch goblin, opened his mouth.
I wouldn't do that.
We don't want you to cuddle in bed though.
No, I don't want to cuddle, but
But
I'll fucking
I'm saying,
Postmates.
even if you're sick, you don't want your boys. You want a chick because they have a healing energy.
Yes,
If they love
bro.
you.
A sick blowy doesn't hurt too. That's true.
Fuck that.
It's a healing energy. So my point is that why only apply that when you're sick? Why not apply that to your entire life? Why not just every single woman who sees you? If I walk in the room and one of my chicks sees me walk in the room, I can see in her eyes like it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't want just some bitch who's hot and I just fuck her.
Jacob,
That's a
can you give me
loss
one of
for
those?
me. I'm not interested in that.
Tropical.
So I
Such a
don't
good
pick up chicks anymore.
What Andrew Tate is describing is a woman's traditional core values, and by definition, on Google, of a traditional woman, it states, as a wife, she is expected to serve her husband, preparing food, clothing, and other personal needs. As a mother, she has to take care of the children and their needs, including education. And when you see a woman and a man accepting the traditional roles in society, men and women working together, society flourishes.
As a woman who makes 7 figures, like my money does not retain my relationship, like my ability to.
There you go.
If he gets home at 6 a.m., me making breakfast when he gets home is what's retaining my relationship. It's never been my ability to. I'm a Forbes lister, top of my game, but that doesn't retain my relationship. Me cooking from scratch 3 times a day retains my relationship and retains me going on
3 times a day? Not a
yes,
week?
from scratch. I was on Food Network, but like me being able to cook, me being able to upkeep our home and like putting labels on everything, doing weirdo organizing shit is what's retaining my relationship.
It's not weird. It's fantastic.